But one day we're all skating, and it was like a pretty good after school skate session. And these two moms pull up, and the way they pull up is just with attitude. They let their kids into the park, and they very loudly pronounce, since it's a public park and nobody can say anything, which, like, low-key in retrospect made me feel like they'd been told before that their kids running around the skate park is kind of annoying, because they made a point to awkwardly yell at us but not yell at us as they walked in and let their kids loose. And the kids weren't bad. The kids weren't intentionally trying to like cause any problems that day, but they were just 5-year-olds that didn't understand like the skate park rules of not getting in people's way, making sure people aren't coming when you're about to understand like the skate park down a ramp, or like just staying out of the way because they're 5-year-olds. It's not their fault. But obviously they very quickly end up getting in our way a ton, and I'm just kind of like, whatever, no big deal. I don't really care because they're kids. They don't know any better. It's their parents' fault that they're stuck in this situation. I'm not going to do anything. But Brandon is getting pissed. Not at the kids, but he's getting mad at the moms. And whenever he would get mad at the skate park, he would go do a trick with like, that was pretty hard and had a good chance of him getting hurt, because whenever he was pissed, he would just didn't care if he get hurt, he just keep trying the trick. So he goes back into the corner of the skate park, basically isolated from everybody else. There's really no reason for anyone else to go back there. The only obstacle back there is this like 6 stair with this kind of short runoff and like a kind of crappy run up, and he just goes back there and starts trying to land a trick down the stair set. And like I said, there's really no reason for anyone to go back there. Like it's off in the corner by itself, and there's no other obstacle there. And he's trying and he's trying and he's trying for about an hour, and at this point I'm not skating. I'm just kind of like standing there with him, watching him try to land the trick, because the 5-year-olds are snaking everybody, but it's not their fault. These kids are snaking everybody and like ruining the vibe of the skate park. The moms have gotten back in their car and are just like chain smoking cigarettes. Delete. You just go anywhere else in the park that's not isolated so he can land the trick. And it's not even like the kid was watching. He's sitting on the stairs that he is trying to go down. Like, there is no practical way to do the trick without just knocking this kid out. It's not like he's coming over and being nice and he's giving him attitude. Like, it's just not a good situation. I know Brandon's pissed, so I'm trying to diffuse it. And the kid starts getting mouthy with me. He's like, fine, I'll go away. But, like, he's never going to land it anyways. He probably sucks at skating. Just being a little bit of a brat. Like I said, the kid was a jerk, but he was so young. I don't really want to blame it on him because, like, it's probably his mom just telling him what to say and a lot of stuff. Anyways, Brandon is about to land the trick. And like I said, the runoff is pretty short. And the kid is, like, just far enough away where I can't really see him, but I know he's there. And as Brandon's getting closer and closer to landing the trick, he's like getting hyped. He's like, yo, I'm gonna land it. So he finally goes and he hits it and he's rolling off. Like I said, it's a very short runoff, so he's still going fast. And the kid runs out and just sits in front of him. And obviously, this is how physics works. Big kid going fast with momentum, little kid stopped dead in tracks. So Brandon, completely on accident, the kid runs smack concrete and it just goes in. It's just basic physics. When a fast-moving object meets something that's the lighter than it destroys it. It's like a meteor smacking into the earth. He basically dinosaur extinction to this kid. I'm surprised the kid didn't get into the earth. He basically dinosaur extinction to this kid. I'm surprised the kid didn't get into the earth. He basically dinosaur extinction to this kid. I'm surprised the kid didn't get into the earth. He basically dinosaur extinction of this kid. I'm surprised the kid didn't get into the earth. He basically dinosaur extinction damage. He probably already had some, so you couldn't tell even if there was any. Anyways, as he's trying to help the kid up because the kid is kind of stuck on the ground, an angry, like, mob just comes running over and is like, "Who hit my kid?" You know, with that Alabama drawl. Very 10 out of 10 content up in here. I'm going to get my accents on fleek. I'm telling you, doing all these Karen impersonations, redneck moms. I'm really going to just master every accent known to man. So she runs over. "Who hit my kid? I'm going to knock you out. I swear I'm going to take this Kenny Chesney guitar, smack it upside your head, break the strings on your front teeth. I swear it to you." And obviously, Brandon tries to explain the situation, but like I said, he doesn't have a filter. So he started explaining that her idiot kid ran over and got stomped on because he deserved it, and he was being an idiot, and he was mouthing off earlier, which the kid didn't deserve it, and he didn't get stomped on, but, like, you get the idea. But the mom, you know, hears that her son just got stomped on, and this kid's pissed, and obviously is like, "We're fighting." Giant misunderstanding. Really, really not, the situation I had was not what happened. She thought that he had literally went out of his way to knock down her, and he was trying to explain that her son was being an idiot and ran in front of the skateboard. Didn't say it the right way, but the mom now thinks that we're just bullying these poor 5-year-olds. So she is just running at Brandon and is like, "I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna fight you." So I'm trying to break it up because I understand the misunderstanding. I don't want them to fight. But the mom is starting to swing in, you know, the smell of like 15 cigarettes while her kid is crying on the ground, mixed with Brandon screaming at her. It's a very chaotic moment. So I'm trying to break it up, and she starts like swinging over me to try to get Brandon. In the process, when she's swinging over Brandon, he steps back, and her fist like recurls around. I don't even know how that even happens, what type of punch you're throwing, and it hits me in the back of the head. I'm not gonna lie. You can say what you want, acting skills. She goes in a house where she can punch pretty well because it hurt. I think getting punched in the back of the head always hurts, but I get punched in the back of the head. I'm like, chill. She's like, "I'm gonna hurt you for hitting my kid." I'm like, "You didn't hit your kid." She's like, "What do you mean?" And I finally get her to calm down enough after getting punched in the back of the head to explain to her that what had happened was he was over by the stairs. We told him to go away. He said no, and she's like, "Well, you can't tell my kid to go away. It's It's a public park." I'm like, "Yes, it's a public park." But he lands it and he's riding away. And as you can see, there's not a big runoff and And she's like, "Oh, well, why was he mouthing off?" And Brandon's like, "Well, because maybe you're a crappy parent." Just starts fighting her again. So she gets up again, and I like get between her. I'm like, "Guys, can we not fight here?" And she's like, "Well, you know what? If you guys are going to be disrespectful to my kid and try to run him over, then I don't want him here anyways. We're going home." And she picks up her kid, who's still laying on the ground and probably has a concussion because he got laid out pretty brutally, and like drags his limp self over to the car, gets in with her friend. You know, the Kelly Clarkson starts blaring again. They light another cigarette and drive away. And we're all just sitting here like, what is going on? I don't even know how to process what just happened. And so you've been punched in the head by a redneck mom. You don't really know what life's about. And after that moment, I became a Buddhist monk and went to learn Shaolin Kung Fu. No, but real talk, moral of the story is, I guess make sure your kids don't get run over by the skate park by not chain smoking cigarettes.